Well, viewers, we want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, based on your own timeline and location. Of course, this is our maidens edition of the program Sunday's Reflection. Of course, Sunday's Reflection is going to come your way every Sunday right after service, where we're going to bring schools of worshipers where we can discuss the Sunday service, what stood up for them, what are the challenges, and going forward through the week, what the week is going to be like for them, of course. So we have people from diverse sectors of the church here today. We have somebody representing the acolytes. We're going to get his name pretty soon. We have a musician in the house, right, from the musical department. We also have somebody from the usher department and that of the media team as a whole. And of course, the name is Moses Biko. I'm your host. So let's just go straight and talk to our guest. Good afternoon and welcome to ITV Liberia 2.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Yeah, so you want to call your name to us, please?
Yes, I'm George P. Flomo,
Okay.
Acolyte of the Peaceful United Lutheran Parish.
Okay, an acolyte. Who is an acolyte, George?
Acolyte is someone who assists the pastors and the legend and the authors also.
Okay, so he's more like an outer seven.
Yeah, author seven.
Okay, because other religion or other denominations we call them outer seven.
Yes.
Other people will call them acolytes, and I mean the name varies across the different
Yes.
denominations.
Yes.
Now, so being an acolyte, what does it mean for you, George? What does it mean for
Uh, it's my passion and I feel happy when I'm doing it and I feel encouraged. I feel like when you are an acolyte, you can be mostly in the presence of God
you?
and your focus will not be out there in the world. You will always focus on the things of God.
All right, Josh, we'll come back to you very soon. So let's talk to our other brother. What's your name, sir?
Joshua Bryant.
Joshua Bryant. And you represent which department in the church?
I'm representing the music department.
The music department, where all of those melodious sounds, can come from. What does it mean for you being a musician in serving God? Because other people will say, you know what, we don't get paid, as musicians in the church. So other people will rather go, the secular side. But what does it mean for you as a young man?
Being a musician, most especially in the Christian body, is a great deal for me actually, because when we think about what God has done for you, you don't do the music for praises. You don't do the music for what people are gonna give you. You do the music because of what you know that God can do for you, and because you are saved by His presence. Actually, yeah. So it's a
Oh,
great deal for me.
okay, Joshua, we are going to come back to you. So let's go to this other young man right on my immediate left. Your name?
Yeah, I'm Brother Harris Cuddy.
Okay, Brother Harris Collins.
Yeah,
And which department do you represent?
I represent the Usher department.
The usher department. And now people feel that the usher department should just be for old folks. Yeah, the old mom, the old pop should be the first people of contact at the church. But why you a young man? Why you decide to become an usher?
Yeah, first of all, I have passion for the work, and becoming an usher is play a very significant role in my life because seeing me as an usher will give me the privilege to always be in service. I'll always get a chance to be part of regular service, and it will make me to be focused in doing God's work.
And do
So
you enjoy being an usher?
yeah, I enjoy the work.
Mm.
Yeah, it keep me closer to God's work, and it make me to stay away from those life out there.
Okay. All right. So we'll come back to you. We'll come back to you, Harris. Okay. So let's talk to the last person here. Your name?
Prince Royal Notion. Prince Royal Notion.
Okay, Prince. You care to tell us which sector of the church, which department you represent?
I'm from the media team.
The media team.
Media team.
Wow. So you guys are the ones who can post people picture when they are sleeping in service.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
people kind of say, I read something on the social media, and this is what it says. Uh, the comment went like this. Apparently, people who are part of the media team of the church, they have a very strong spirit that they don't get easily, they don't easily fall under their team because, come to think of it,
Yeah.
sometimes the spirit of God moves in a very mysterious way. People fall under the auction. Sometimes even people from the clergy can fall on the auction, lay ministers, but not even a photographer. Why do you think that happens?
For me, I'll just say like it's just a spirit. Like the media are just I don't know what to say. Like yeah, so to me the media are just different. I don't know,
Wow,
but
the media is different.
I don't know why we don't follow the spirit. You know what I'm saying?
And someone said maybe because we are not too in tune to the church or to the worship, but we are more focused on
Yeah, yeah,
and the service we are
yeah.
providing. Are you in agreement with that?
Mm, yeah, yeah.
And, and,
Because we
and
got more attention to the work than the service.
or is it that some media professionals are spirit prone? Yeah, they just built against falling in spirit.
No, it's not like that. But to me, I just believe that we pay more attention to the work than the church. Even though we are in the church, but yeah,
Yes. So again, this is our maidens edition of the program, Sunday's Reflection. Like we said earlier, Sunday's Reflection is going to come your way every Sunday after our worship service, where we are going to bring in congregational members. So we speak about what stood up for them in the service. And so today we have a representation from the acolyte. We also have a representation from the musical department. We have a representation from the usher and that of the media team. And so you see, we have a jam packed house today. We have a jam packed house. So let's talk to them. We won't be here very long. We won't be able. If you have a concern, just drop your comment. Just write with in the comment box, and we are of course going to ask whoever that question should be directed to. Let's talk to you, George. Today is the 21st Sunday after Pentecost. Uh, what's the theme today, George?
The thing was making things right, making it right.
Making it
Right,
right.
yes. And it came from the text Luke chapters 19, verse 1 to 10.
Okay, Luke 19, 1 to 10.
Yes.
Making it right.
Making it
But
right.
so throughout the service, what was that standing up point for you? What really stood out for you? Was it the choir administration? Was it the way you were ushered in by the usher? Uh, or was it also the sermon? Or what was it that stood out for you?
The first thing when I came this morning, based on the way in which the usher welcomed me, was smile, impressed me, and he gave me that instrument. I was in the presence of God. And the second thing was the welcoming of the son, which is the choir, welcome. And the third thing, which was the sermon. Yes. Because there are three things we looking for: fellowship and the son and the sermon. So when we get that, we feel impressed in order to come back the next time.
You are saying this, and someone will say, how wouldn't he say that? He's very close to the clergy. We came for three things. We came for the sermon. We came for fellowship. And he said, what's the other thing?
The songs.
The songs.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So I mean, people already started fighting us. But like I said, if you have some concern, just drop your concern in there. And of course, we are going to read out to the relevant person. But we'll come back to you, Josh. Let's go to the music, man. Joshua,
Yes, sir.
man. What instrument do you play?
Um, I gotta play three instruments right now. Like
Three different instruments?
yeah, right now.
Wow, man, you are bomb. Listen for us.
I play the drums, the keyboard, and the bass.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you say the bass, someone who is not a musical person will want to understand when you say the bass. What are you
It's
referring to?
the bass guitar.
The bass
Yeah, we
guitar.
have a lot of guitar. We have the solo guitar, we have the bass, we have the acoustic. So I play the bass guitar.
Hmm. Wow. Okay.
Yes.
So, what has been your motivation into this series? What stood up for you?
Um, you know, Revolution is a very good preacher. Actually, I'm one of the person that had to listen to a lot of people's sermons because of the controversy in preaching. But today's series and the sermon was very touching when he reached to the era where he was listing some titles where people try to, instead of coming to God and making things right, they try to hide behind the title,
Mm-hmm.
and that really stood out for me. Like when he gave the scenario of this guy, he gave a scenario of
Zacchaeus?
Zacchaeus, yeah, exactly, Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus not hiding behind his title and came out to Jesus to make things right by all means. So that was a very touching point for me, actually.
And does it send any special message to you as an individual?
Of course, a birthing my spirit in humility so that we can have behind our various responsibilities or duties which all come as a in the future as a person to make it right with God.
And there's this belief, and within the corridor that sometimes musicians feel that they feel so irreplaceable. I'm saying this to mean sometimes they feel that once they are not around, I mean, the service won't go on. Do you believe that, or do you subscribe to that ideology?
That's that's a saying that a lot of people have said. Actually, yeah, I've experienced it
Okay.
where I know musicians that feel that way, but
Ha-
that
Have
is
you practiced it? Have you thought about it that way?
honestly I've been a victim of it before.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah, I've been a victim of it before, and by the grace of God, I've gradually moved forward from that step where I know that it is the body of Christ and everybody is there to give a particular service unto God, not unto man. So if you're not being there, think that it's because you're trying to punish somebody, you're punishing yourself because all the glory is unto Jesus, not unto you.
Okay, all of the glory belongs to God alone. So let's come back to this very young usher. Harris,
Yeah, how you doing?
what stood up for you in the service?
Let's say actually I came a bit late for service due to some reason. So I came when the preaching has already finished. So I just kind of stood at the door there. So I didn't listen to the preaching.
Yeah. So from where you came, and from the time you enter, what stood up for you? What did you observe?
While I was there was I saw the beauty of holiness into the church, and I saw the smile on the faces of members, and it was very happy. Everyone was sharing fun, and I saw the ushers, my colleagues, they were there to regulate the in and out of members
What's
because
the
that's a
importance?
responsibility.
Okay. So yes, because I was just about to ask you, what's the importance of having ushers in the church?
Mm, the importance of having usher, or I can say usher into the church is to direct and to regulate movement because if you don't have an usher into the church gonna be vulnerable. You have, let's say, criminals gonna break into the church and they're gonna take things that doesn't belong to them,
So
and
yeah.
the blame gonna be shaped on the pastor. So you have to have an usher into the church to help in that process.
So is it safe to say that the ushers are our first line of defense?
Yeah, I can say the usher is our first line, and most importantly, the media team too. Yeah, because they are the first people we get in contact with whenever we are coming to the church because they are the gateway. Before
Okay.
you enter into the church, you have to sit or see the usher at the door there. They are the one going to direct you where to sit.
Okay. Thank you. So let's talk to Prince once more. Prince. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Prince has a mic right. So Prince.
Yeah.
Many a times, people have fear. People have fear whenever there's a camera or a microphone placed before them. How do you feel behind this camera or this or gadget and showing, going about just serving God in this way? How do you feel?
Yeah. For me, like I feel good. I feel good being part of the media team. You
Okay.
understand? Because
What is so good about being part of this media team?
for me, like I love I love video editing, right? Yeah,
Okay.
I love that aspect. So I just love to be part of the process, in making things work for the media.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I know you are part of the media team, but for those watching us, you care to say what was your most touching point in the service?
For me, like I love everything about the series, especially peaceful. Like I feel good, every time I'm at peaceful. You understand? If I go out to other churches, like I'm gonna be cool. Not really gonna be into that service.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you are not behind the camera.
yeah,
I
yeah.
know, I know.
Yeah. So like I just feel good being in the church. So everything was tuning today. Yeah. Especially like for the music. Yeah, I love the music.
You love the choir
Yeah,
administration.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so okay, let's start from you. What would be your own parting comment before we take leave of you? Maybe something I would
Yeah.
did not ask
Uh,
you about.
Everything was good, and all I have to say is that for those watching, like because we got members in the church who gonna be watching, so like we still need people to join the media team, and we still need people to be available. You understand? So and those out there can follow RTV, and then let's have a good time together.
Okay. So let's hear you, Harris. Before we take leave of you, what's your parting comment?
Mm, Actually, I don't have much to say, but I want to say to those members who are or sitting into the pew, if you have the ability, if you have the passion to serve God, there are so many departments in the church. You can form part of one of those departments. Like you can join the choir, you want to become a choir star, you can join the usher, you can even join the lay readers department, just so that you can be a part of the service. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Okay. Thanks for talking to us, Harris. Let's hear you, Joshua. Yeah. What's your own parting comment before we take leave of you?
Not much to say, but as per the sermon that the Reverend gave today, let us reason together. It's an encouragement to everyone out there that Christ is calling us right now at this moment to come to Him, to His church, and to come to Him and let's reason together. And as per the media, the choir ministry, the love is massive actually. And if you're out there, you can sing, you do anything of instruments. We are highly encouraging you to come. Like we have a great director, we have a great stage. Everything that you ever need to be good at music is
It's right here at
is right
Peaceful.
here at Peaceful.
Oh
So
wow,
thank you.
wow, wow! And when you said it, it sounded like a Ghanaian saying, "Chare, Chare, we are the best. We are the best.
Yeah,
Everything we are the best." Eh?
yeah,
Yeah, but
100%.
I know there's also an adage that says, if you don't say "I am," nobody's gonna say "thou art." So it's good that you
Exactly.
blow your own horn, especially where it's the best place that we can have our boast,
Sure,
make
sure.
our boast in the house of God. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the best thing we can do. Okay, so let's
exactly.
let's hear from George. Yeah, George, your parting comment, please.
Okay, right now I say I don't have much to say, but what is just of an encouragement to those who sit in the pew and come to church and just live just like that. As as an individual, I feel like I don't feel pleasing. I just come to church and after service I just will go and go home. Yes, I think it's not right as a young person. So as a young person, you have to find a space in the church in order to work at least, so you can be close to, so that you can be attracted with things in the
Of the word.
of the world. Yeah, but when
Okay.
you're working for God, at least your life can change. You can see change in your life. And the Aquilus department, we are available to accept those who are waiting to come and serve. It's one of the great places that you can serve and you can be happy, because we serve with pastors and we assist them wherever they are going. Like right now, I'm waiting. We are coming to leave to go another place with our pastor.
So a minister communion.
Yeah, and
Wow.
so we can have a great time with our pastor. So this is a good place. Come and enjoy yourself. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, George. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, Harris, and thank you, Prince. And of course, like we said earlier, this has been our maidens edition, meaning our first edition of the program Sunday's Reflection. And Sunday's Reflection is going to come your way this and every Sunday right after service. Of course, I've been your host, Moses B. Cole. And it's a wrap from our end. We talk to you until we talk to you.